Good morning everyone, welcome to another stream back on Euro Trucks today. Saw there was an update to the Grand Utopia map while I was away in Sweden, so just downloaded it and we'll give it a go. Probably not many changes, it's probably more to make it just compatible with the latest version of ETS. So going to be going into that now. Hope everyone is good. Those of you who don't know about Grand Utopia, it's a fictional map for ETS. It's not based on a real place, it's based on a fictional island which would exist sort of where Sardinia or Corsica would be in the Mediterranean. It's a lot of French place names because basically it's an island that the French would own. Let's get into the sim if I can. Let's go. Hopefully you should see a red Iveco on the screen shortly. There we are. Marvellous. Okay, so that's my truck that I have on Grand Utopia. It's a 1-to-1 scale map, so it takes you a lot longer to earn money. As you can see, I've got 80,000 now in my account, so be able to get another truck soon. But not at the moment. So yeah, anyway, let's pick a job. Actually, I think there was a job I'd already picked and I just need to go and pick it up. So yeah, just a very basic Iveco here. It was one of the cheapest trucks that I could buy at the time. This was before the used truck market came about, so I probably could have bought a nicer truck second hand, but at the time I bought this was the there wasn't such a thing as the used market. So anyway, let's get going. So we're just at the MAN truck dealers. Just gonna go over this. Come out. I don't think it registers the same as it does normally, but I'm not sure. It just shows up on the map as a question mark, but it might be because I have to go over there you go. Right, anyway, we've got to drive 3 kilometers to pick up my truck. As I said, this is a very basic truck here. We're going to be taking some computer processors to another part of the island. It's about a 55-60 kilometer journey, so it'll take about an hour to drive on here. I haven't played this map for a little while, so got to remember on here that I can't do a right turn like you can in American trucks. There we are. Trying to find a spot where I can see chat well. So I've done 1,248 kilometers so far on this truck. It doesn't sound a lot, but yeah, I don't play this map very often. This truck really is still quite new, really, even though obviously it's done quite a few journeys. Is that a train up there? Looks like it. Top of that bridge in the distance. Or a tram system or a monorail or something. I think it might be a tram. Grand Utopia Airport. I think it's the next one I come off at. Yeah. Join on this little busy road for an exit or so, and then we come back off it again. Oh, there's a tram up there, just going past. Good to see the shadow of it. Nice. I think this must be the port or something. I must have to come over to this side, I believe. Maybe there's only a border check. Why would I need a border check? Oh, you know why this might be? Maybe it's because they think I'm going to go on a ferry. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe I didn't need to do that then. Maybe that's just if you're getting the ferry over to another island or something. I haven't been down here before. Anyway. Just want to pick up my stuff. Oh, hang on, this is the airport here. I thought it was a container port. Right, anyway, we're going to come in here and pick up the trailer. Okay. Freight market. I think it was the computer processors, wasn't it? Oh, it's not here anymore. Oh, that's a bit shit. Oh no. Oh well, we'll just do this then. Medical vaccines. Which, that's a shame. Maybe it was one of those jobs that was literally just about to expire, and of course it expired during my drive. Oh well, never mind. Medical vaccines it is. Okay, let's get going then. We got 28 kilometres, so it's about half hour. Thank you for the follow, Alexis. Or Alexilis. Sorry about that, so I'm looking at chat on my phone and your text is quite small. I'm going to call you Alex. Anyway, thanks for the follow. Right, out we come, and we've got to make our way out of the airport area. See if we can go out through the non-standard one. Yeah, I'm guessing you have to go into the one which has got the this on it, so I just need to reverse out. I'm guessing they see this as some sort of, even though it's an airport and we're just going into it, I guess you still have to pretend that you're going abroad. I just see it as checking the documents, as in checking what your goods are as you're leaving, you know, like a customs rather than a passport control area. Oh, what's happened here now? Oh, I'm stuck on the other barrier, about right. Oh dear. Well, at least I know this for next time. Oh, trucks have got to go on to the left anyway, look, see. Such a numpty. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone to the right anyway. Well, never mind, I've got a bit of damage on my truck which I'll have to fix. Hopefully it won't cost too much. Right, then let's just carry on my merry way. Nice view of the airport over there. is ahead of me? Oh, it's just lots of parked cars. And a bus stop, I think. Well, this is the front of the airport. Like the terminal entrance. Sure which road to take yet, so I'll just carry on with this here. Yeah, looks like we're coming off onto the right side, so that's good. I think I'm in the right lanes here. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Oops. Nope. I'm not in the right lane. God, that's so confusing sometimes. You'd have to live in this. You'd have to live on this island, wouldn't you, to know the way around everywhere. I hate GPS stuff. Ugh. That's why I don't have the voices on, because they would annoy me. Right, looks like we're coming up to the toll booth soon, though. Toll booth, where are you? I think these are the automatic ones that you can just drive through, I think. Right, I think we can go up to 90 along this road. .24 kilometres to go. It's going to take us about 20 minutes or so to get to the destination. Truck's bouncing about a bit on this road, isn't it? And then I'll find another job to do once we get to the end. have a look at the truck and the trailer. Yeah, quite a cool trailer there. Looks like an Airbus. Some sort of maybe an embryo on the side there. I don't think it's an Airbus. Well, I think it's just a mock of some probably fictional airliner. Because it hasn't got the fence look that an A320 has, or the shark look that they have. So I think it could be like a little embryo type plane, you know, 190 or something. Anyway. Bit of a curvy road coming up here. It's like snakes and ladders. Don't want to go too fast around this curve. That's because I think we're going up a hill, I think. Yeah, I think we're going up a slope. Do the customers know how bad you are at driving? If flying is anything to go by. Lol. That was your fault, that was. That crash. You made me do that. Nothing wrong with my driving. Nothing wrong with my flying either. You know. You don't see all these top streamers flying under the Runcorn Bridge, do you? You know why? Because they're scared that they might crash and embarrass themselves, you see. Not everyone is brave enough to do it like me. Right, anyway, where do we go from here? Do we turn off? No, we don't. Tell that to the driver. Well, he wasn't real. It's just a pretend person, you know, Dave. You see, it's not real life. This I keep trying to remind people. This isn't real life. I know people might think it is, or want it to be, but it's not. It's just a game. What am I hauling? China. No, I think it's medical vaccines or something. Originally I was picking up computer processors, but the job expired before I got there. So then when I went to pick it up thinking it was computer processors, it didn't have it anymore. So I had to take some medical vaccines instead, which was about a 30-kilometre job or something. About 30 kilometres or something like that, which in on this map is 1-to-1 scale, so it's about half an hour journey. Hey Craig, how you doing? I've got drugs. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I suppose if you think of it like that, yes. How are you, Craig? Are you here to criticise my driving as well? Oh dear. Although medical vaccines could be anything, and they could be flu jabs. Don't know, who knows? Oh, you gotta have to. I'm sort of good. I had a call from the doc today. I've broken my elbow. Oh, you did break it then. So what did they do? Did they just decide that they to relook at your X-ray scans or something then? That's not good though, because you've probably been moving it around the last few days. What sort of doctors do you have here? Oh great, now we've got a diversion. They're having a laugh. Oh god, this diversion could add miles on. They got a second opinion. Blimey, man. You wondered if you'd broken it at the time, didn't you? Oh, dear me. What sort of health system you got there, my friend? Anyway, I'm not going to complain because our health system's just as bad sometimes with docs. Maybe you had like a hairline fracture or something. Well, this is good. Now I've got to go around all the houses. Got no idea where I'm going now. How much longer it's going to add on to me time. Oh, never mind. Probably because I had diversions on my in my game, didn't I? No, he was. He'd been given a new leg, Dave, and don't think it fit him very well. So as he was walking in it, he fell over and then he bashed his arm up. And then he spent the night in a lot of pain. Went to the hospital the next day to get it checked out. And why are we going back where we came from? Oh, this is just stupid. This is why I hate GPSs. I mean, going back this way, is it really going to do anything? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But we'll just see what the GPS is going to do. I hate following what the thing on the map tells me. Oh dear. I don't see why going round here is going to make anything different. I'll probably just end up going round and round in circles now. Which is just stupid. Never mind. Seems to me like I'm just going to end up going back round again. Right, do I need to go straight on? Yeah. Oh, maybe this will work, but Okay, so right, we haven't really lost anything. I think we just had to do about half a kilometre of extra driving. So luckily that detour wasn't too bad. I was looking at doing another drifting flight today, but I wasn't very happy with the weather. So I thought I'd give it a miss again. Oh, I see what you mean, Craig. So basically you had some bit of your elbow removed, and because they've looked at the x-ray, again, the other person obviously didn't know, so then they thought there was something from your elbow that was missing. I see what you mean now. And because they didn't know that was removed already, when they looked at it they thought, oh, there's a bit that's missing here. But you'd already had it removed already in the past. So, not sure, but it seems logical. So what was that? Did they take a bit of your elbow off to put somewhere else then, I suppose? You know, maybe was it to put on your leg or something? Don't know how it all works, you see. Right, I've just got to be careful here because we've got another toll booth coming up. Yeah, I'm going to have difficulty reading chat today because it's on my phone, not on my tablet, so the text is a lot smaller. So it's a little bit more difficult to read. Oh, nerve. So your nerve's got trapped. Yeah, he's been in a lot of pain actually, Dave. He's been having pain meds though, but... And then he's got to watch me as well, Dave. I mean, you know, he's suffering enough as it is, and he watches my streams. Although I think he has me on mute, so he doesn't have to listen. I think he just does subtitles up. See, look, see, he's laughing. See, he knows I'm right. He's obviously a glutton for punishment. Right, do I need to go off here or here? I think we need to go this way, which is what I'm going to do. So many, like, roads coming off here, there and everywhere. It's hard to keep track of where I'm supposed to be going. I don't think it's the joint I can move. It's in the joint. Oh, okay. So you're still doing your bits and pieces then. Don't know. Well, I'm sure they'll be able to somehow work it out. Hopefully. Right, 7 kilometres left to do. And I can pick another job somewhere else. Oh, is it starting to rain? I think it is. Did I watch Night Sleeper? No, I don't really watch a lot of TV. What was it about? Night Sleeper. Not relating to the train, is it? The sleeper train? No idea. It's starting to rain a little bit more now. Not enough to annoy my visibility. You're still sanding? Oh, that's alright then. Yeah, it is. I think they're doing good doing a bit of sanding. Moves his elbow about, doesn't it, a bit? Can't remember if the wipers I've got on are these ones that are supposed to detect rain and then just start working, but I'm sure might have to. Oh no, I think it just started working then, didn't it? On its own. I think I just pressed the button at about the same time it started to do it. Right, almost at Saint Flower, or however it's pronounced. I'm going to call it Saint Flower. It's probably not said like that though. Sand, whatever. Sandpaper. Off over here now. Make sure I don't hit that other truck or bus or whatever it is. This roundabout. Still trying to work out what it's about. As in what's on it. It's like cigarette ends. I just think there's cigarette ends on it. Dog ends. It's the dog end roundabout. That's what I'm going to call it. Right. There you go. That might be a new thing for you there, Craig. Dog ends. Might not have heard that term for them before. Is there any dog ends in the bin? Right. Right, anyway, down this road we go. Your new leg is still sitting on the ground where it fell off. Is it just going to be there now as a lifetime monument to remind you? Here on this spot in 2024, Craig fell over. It's a memorial site. I mean, I do laugh about it. It's not supposed to be funny, but... You're not touching it, yeah. But you don't want to really, do you? I wouldn't want to. I mean, that thing's trying to kill you. Should watch it. It's a good drama on iPlayer. Most bits are questionable, and even they put some simulator bits in. Alright, okay. I'll check it out. Craig is legless in chat, best complain to Twitch. Well, I don't think being legless is a rule break in Twitch, is it? I think it's if you're streaming and you've had about 20 beers and you're completely off your head. Although I think Twitch must be quite lenient on it, because I know some streamers do drink on their streams quite a bit, and they're still streaming today, so... Oh, Chambret! Sounds a bit like a wine or a cheese. Let's have some Chambray. It's like a champagne flavoured cheese. Music man Loxton. Hey, hello, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Just doing a bit of Euro trucks on today on a fictional map called Grand Utopia. So just dropping off my first job, and I'm going to pick another one. Do a bit more driving. Hope you're well. Right, let's get in here. Get over this railway line. So my truck can get over this, up this slope. Oh, it's not a railway line, it's a motorway. Silly me. Silly me. I'll read that in a moment, Dave. As I said, my text is quite small today, so I'm having trouble reading it. Unless I put my phone right up to the face, because I've got both my hands and my controller, it's really hard to do that. Just have to have some patience. Although if there would have been a £10 on that text, I might have read it a bit more urgently. You know, like how how streamers work. You know, you stick some money on something and it's more urgent, more important. Well, maybe for some, you probably get some streamers where you could even pay them a load of money and they still wouldn't read it. I've completely messed that up. It's not exactly the best way to get in here, is it? That'll do. Right. Let's have a look at what chat's saying then. Dave, as Hardin Miller interrogate Ali. Okay, I'm not going to read too much on that because it seems like there's a lot of spoilers there. Set on a train from Glasgow to London. Okay, so it's like a sleeper train. Fits like a glove. You've been eating Red Leicester. Yeah, I like Red Leicester as well. Yeah, Red Leicester. Me too, but it's expensive, yeah. Well, it's a shame. It's a shame there's not somewhere called Leicester in Australia, because then they could make some cheese and call it Red Leicester. $5 for 200 grams. Like a glove. Yeah, I won't read too many of your things because there's a lot of spoilers in that. 14,000k ornament. Is that how much your leg cost? Wow. And they couldn't even get it to fit you properly. They're having a laugh. That's terrible. But you say it fits like a glove, but it still made you fall over then. I mean, that's about $7 in our money, isn't it? $5 Australian isn't that bad. Yeah, that's like £2.50. It's probably actually cheaper than what we pay for it here, actually, because dairy product prices have really gone up. That was the parking. Oh, I get you now. You're talking about my parking. Wow, blimey. Full of compliments today, everyone is. Well, nearly everyone. I was about to say, I was getting very confused. I thought, well, if it fit like a glove, why did you fall over? But anyway, right, let's continue here. And we've got, unassigned skill points 18. Okay, well, we'll do that one. Do that, do these. And okay, apparently I can how do I even get to level 61? Total driving distance, real time spent 56 hours. Wow, 18 days of my life I've spent playing this map. That's terrible. Total penalties, there we go. Penalties, traffic violations, 31. 22 crashes. There we are. Delivery ratings, there we go. Everything's been excellent or good work. No damaged or reckless. So there we are. See, I'm not that bad. Right. Let's have a look at a job then. Let's see what we can do. We can only do freight market on here, not anything else. Let's go from Chambret. Let's see what we got. We got concrete beams, sandwich panels, empty pallets, cut flowers, vinegar, Red Leicester cheese, no, only joking, olive oil, lemonade, airmail, canned pork, oranges, work clothes, a fuel tanker, pet food, post packages, tableware. Tractors. Maybe I should do the tractors. That's quite a nice long one as well. Look at that. It's quite a long one, that one. Or we can do some petrol. Oh, the petrol one looks quite good. Maybe I'll do the fuel, because you know what a good driver I am when it comes to fuel. Yeah, well, 22 smashes isn't that bad, It doesn't have deaths or injuries on here, though, so, yeah. Oh, I've got a kilometre to go to our next pick-up point. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't tell you in the game. It doesn't say how many deaths or injuries you have, so... Yeah. Gotta shoot. No worries, Dave. Thanks for popping by. Well, looks like you're just here on your own with me now, Craig, I'm afraid. I don't know where Egbert is. Maybe he's gone on holiday. It's not like him not to be in during the work day. Maybe they've told him at work, they said, no, sorry Egbert, you can't watch Twitch anymore. We're paying you £200 a minute and you're watching Twitch. We wouldn't mind, but you don't even give CK 20p. So. Anyway. So yeah, we'll do some fuel, you know how good I am at taking fuel. You know how calm and collected I am. Alright, let's go this way. It's a bike lane, CK, you don't want to try and ride, oh gosh, don't want to try and ride down there. Yeah, I think he might have gone on holiday. He doesn't normally announce if he's going on holiday, old egg, but he's very private when he comes to some things. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, because I'm quite much like that myself as well. The only reason I tell you guys that I'm going somewhere is just in case you wonder why I've not been streaming for a week, and then you start to panic. So it's more of a common courtesy. Right, let's go and pick up this fuel. And where are we going to be taking it to? There we go. Right. Hope this rain stops soon. Doesn't matter if it doesn't though, to be honest. Yeah, and the only reason I put this on today is when I was away in Sweden, the person that makes this map said there'd been an update to it, which I think came out on the 22nd or the 23rd of September. So I thought, well, might as well download it and play it again, because I haven't played it for a while. So I don't know what the update is about. I don't know if it really adds a lot, or it just might make it more to be compatible with this version of ETS. No idea. Anyway, we've got 57 kilometres to drive, so it says it's going to take me about an hour. You bought the silly card game today? Well, it's not silly. I was just amazed about all these games that come out for things. I mean, but you know, if it floats your boat, why not? You know, I'm never going to tell anyone that they shouldn't play something just because, you know, I don't like the sound of it. It's not what it's about. There's a lot of people out there that think that me driving this is why would I want to drive a game where you drive around in trucks? Same with train sim games. Some people think weird things about that too, but then they'll be quite happily playing Fortnite or something else. Hello, Steam Fan Man. It's quite addictive. Well, that's good. How are you today? Just on the Grand Utopia map today. Just on my second job now. Taking this fuel tanker about 56 kilometres. So it'll take me about an hour to drive on this map. Got my Iveco because that's really the only truck that I've got. You don't really get a lot of money on this map. So it takes you a lot longer to be able to afford nice things, so it's raining at the minute as well, so hopefully the rain will go away. You're good? That's alright then. Nice to hear. almost bought Train Sim World 5 Deluxe Edition the other day, Steve Fan Man, but luckily CD keys had run out, so I didn't. They were selling the Deluxe Edition for about 40 quid, which I thought wasn't a bad price, but you know, and they're selling the Standard Edition for about £25, but then once you add the Pendolino and the Flix train onto it, it'll be nearly 50 quid, so it was cheaper to get the Deluxe Edition for 40. But the only trouble is they didn't have any keys left, because everyone, I think, rushed out and bought it because it was so cheap. So yeah, so when I went to buy it, it said you can't because there's no keys left, and I'm like, oh, okay. So they probably saved me 40 quid in the long term. But yeah, like you say, I'm reading on the forums, a lot of people are complaining about it. I mean, I'm not exactly thing with it either. I mean, I said the other day in the stream, it's fun if there's like little mistakes and that, but I'm sort of like, you know, there's a few things that happen with it sometimes which aren't too good. So I'm hoping they're going to sort those issues out. I mean, I've got someone that I know that streams it on the console, and they're complaining that saying that on the console it's really bad now. And they've got an Xbox Series X, and they're saying that some of the routes stutter really badly. And then it's ruined all their TSW4 routes because they seem to be performing worse than they were on TSW4, so then they wish they hadn't removed TSW4. You know, because people are finding that, you know, they're going to TSW5, and then they've got rid of TSW4, and then all their routes that they had are running worse than what they were before. So I don't know. So I'm glad I've still got TSW4 on my PC at the minute. The only trouble is though, there's a lot of mods that are coming out now that basically only work for TSW5, or they're updating them just to work with that version. So at some point I just feel like I'm going to get left behind, and I'm going to have to go to 5 whether I like it or not anyway. Right, let's go down here. I do like driving on this map though, because it's even though it's only quite a small map in kilometres, it's actually a very big map because of the fact it's 1-to-1 scale. Don't advertise it. It might just be because they do advertise it, because it might just be because I'm in the UK, so it might just be UK based keys that are out, whereas if I was coming in from a different country, maybe they've still got keys for it. It just says out of stock, so you know. It did tell you it was out of stock before I bought it, so it wasn't like I bought it and then they told me it was out of stock. They were telling me it was out of stock before I actually bought it. You know what I mean? You couldn't buy it because it was out of stock. But I guess it's just popular. And then you have this thing where you can message them, and then they'll email you, and when it's back in stock again. So we'll see. Yeah, and the only thing that's just frustrating is having 5 on Game Pass where I can play WCML, but then I don't see all the extra layers I would see, because, you know, I'd have all the Goblin and the other stuff to drive as well, which I don't see on my Game Pass version, because obviously everything is on Steam. That makes sense. So like the German route's probably got even more layers because I've got a lot of German DLC, but of course, because I can't. Plus there's like a couple of routes I think that you can route hop on that German route as well, whereas obviously can't do that on the Game Pass version. speed hump there. I will have to get it at some point though, because when the Just Trains Shap route comes out though, Steam Fan Man, I'll be wanting to get that. That's a dead cert. That's one route that I want to get, so I'll have to get 5. Or actually I don't need to get 5 though, do I? Because I've got 5 already, in a way, because I've obviously got the starter edition. So yeah, I don't actually need to buy 5, it's only the routes that come with 5 that I'd need to get at some point. Just worried about the side effects at the minute though. It's a very big install, that's the trouble. I mean, $25.99 for the standard edition is a pretty decent price, considering that a route on its own is $29. So you're getting 3 routes for basically the price of 1. I think he was going to wait for me there. It's a shame I don't really have enough disk space to have both on. That's the problem. Although once I download the Steam version, I could actually take the Game Pass version off anyway, because the Game Pass version, I've only got 2 routes installed for the Game Pass version. I didn't bother with the American route because, yeah, I just don't really play American routes that much. So I'm not really that bothered. Quite a long tunnel. Well, it's not that long, but just being 1-to-1 scale again. It's a nice road alongside a lake. I don't think I need to go down there. I think that's just the GPS probably saying that that road is slightly shorter, but yeah, well, I've already got the starter edition. I've got the starter edition also on Epic and Steam. Basically any platform that was selling it, that was giving it away, I was getting it. Obviously not on PlayStation because I don't have that, but Xbox and Steam and Epic I basically got it for, just so I've got it for everything, more or less. I'm not going to download it for none of the other platforms, it's just so I've got it, that's all. Grab the WCML Pendo in the Steam sale. Yeah, but I still think if you bought the Pendo and even in a Steam sale, it'll still be cheaper getting that version from CD Keys. Because I wouldn't just want the WCML on its own, I'd want the German route as well, so I'd have to get the German route. Because I do like the German route, so I'd have to get both of them, not just one. And the WCML, even if it was half price, which, you know, might be one day. The Pendo could be half price, you're still paying literally nearly quite a bit of money anyway. I still think the deluxe version on CD Keys is the best way to go. Although I reckon probably early next year they'll probably have a humble bundle out with TSW5, and then you'll be able to probably pay a few quid and get TSW5 standard edition probably for about a fiver or something stupid. But it was a good marketing move by Dovetail, I think, to have the Pendolino as a Pendolino as a 15 quid option that you have to buy, because everybody wants to buy the Pendolino. So a lot of people slate DGG for it, but at the end of the day, it's you know, they are a business and they've got to make money. So in a way, that was a good marketing move for them, because they knew that if they had the deluxe version and then you had to pay extra for a class 350 and you had the Pendolino with it, not so many people would buy the 350 compared to buying the Pendo, because a lot of people were like, well, I've got to have the Pendo, so then they buy the Pendo. Whereas the 350, if they'd have already had the Pendo in it, they would have been like, well, I'm not really too bothered about not having a 350, and then less people would have bought it, the extra, I mean, or, you know, that's what I think anyway. And if Dovetail were really like consumer friendly and everyone, you know, then they would have just said, oh well, if you want the Southern 377, that would be in the deluxe edition. And then nobody would really be that bothered, because they'd be like, well, don't really need that. So yeah, I mean, if I was working for Dovetail, I'd be thinking about, well, the Pendolino, yeah, definitely make that a £15 add-on. Some people moan about it being 15 quid, but you know, considering how much some pay-wear trains are costing now on Trainsim Classic, 15 quid seems a bargain. I mean, people seem to forget now that when you buy a Trainsim World train, you're basically getting the same sort of functionality as what basically an AP train has, and you know how much you have to pay for an AP train. You know. I mean, to get the AP sound pack, which I think you can't get anymore. Maybe you can, I can't remember. It's probably one of the ones left that you still can get the sound pack for. I mean, you've got to buy the DLC for Steam for Trainsim Classic. Then you've got to buy the thing. And so buying those two things combined basically cost less than what AP's selling it for. I was annoying Kev last night as he was trucking, but I still can't pay my ATS2 as your fit's still grumpy. Yeah, he's been doing, I think, these convoys on Pro Mods and stuff, but I haven't got Pro Mods installed, so that's one reason why I don't join in. Too much hassle at the minute. Yeah, I think he did it twice. I think he did it yesterday, and I think he did it on Sunday as well, but hello Toff, how are you? Hope you're well. Just on Grand Utopia map today, just taking some fuel down the road a little bit. Just talking and whining and moaning and, well, you know, the usual. Which map? I didn't hear what you said. It should be in my stream title as well, Toff. It's basically called Grand Utopia. It's a fictional map set in the Mediterranean. So think of it a bit like a Sardinia or a Corsica. So it's a map that's owned by France, because the person that makes this map is French, and so all the places have got French place names. But it's not based on anywhere real. It's just a big island with lots of towns on it, and he just expands it over time. But I quite like it because it has a lot of different stuff in it. It uses a lot of assets from all over the place. So even though it's fictional, it's still a very nice place to drive on. Yeah, it's a mod, yeah. It's a 1-to-1 scale map, so everything is, you know, so I'm having to drive 50 kilometres, so it's going to take me about an hour to drive. Whereas obviously on ETS2, on normal maps, if you were doing 50 kilometres, you'd probably do it in about 5 or 6 minutes. Whereas this is a bit different. But I've played on this map quite a few times in the past, but over time he does add a bit to it. He does add a little bit more on here and there, so just makes it a bit more interesting to drive. Or you might update it. But a bit like Pro mods and other mods, you do need quite a few of the map DLCs, because it will take assets from different maps, you know, to put in here. So when he's adding stuff to it, he might take buildings from different map DLCs, you know, probably like when the Greece DLC had come out, there might be some buildings you might want to take from that to add on here, some of the trees or whatever. Hey Katie, just on Grand Utopia at the moment. There was an update to this while I was away, but I think it's more of an update just to make it more compatible with the latest version of ETS that came out, so I don't think there was anything added to it. So I'm just doing a few journeys on it today. So this is my second journey, so I'll probably do another drive after this one. You've been on 1 hour and 18. Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? I've had, I mean, Dave's been in chat, Craig's been in chat, so they obviously see my notifications. It's just weird, isn't it, how it works. You know, I had that the other day with Egbert. Egbert was streaming and I thought he'd just started, and then when I actually went to his stream, he'd already been on for about half an hour. Oh, I didn't even know he'd streamed recently. Yeah, I think Egbert was streaming, can't remember what day it was, it might have been Friday. He was doing Train Sim World 5 streams, where he's starting to mess around with Train Sim World 5, so he popped up as I was online. It said he was streaming TSW 5. I think it was his second day of playing it, I think. Something like that. So I think he streamed it about 3 times now, TSW 5, but I've just been helping him out because he was trying to get a train working properly and he couldn't, so I was trying to help him out. So of course it was a bit of a clash because obviously you've got 2 armchair Annies in chat. You know, you had me and someone else, and basically whatever I was saying, the other one was giving him conflicting information or vice versa. So it wasn't really helping him at all. You know, because I'd say, oh yeah, you do this for this, and then the other person was saying, no you don't, you do this for this, and you're just like, oh. And then obviously he ended up being right anyway, so yeah. So yeah, you know, armchair experts aren't armchair experts, you know, me included. That was a bit of a dodgy cliff here, and imagine falling off this. Oh, oh. No, I'm not going to fall off, by the way. I mean, I know you'd all probably all want me to fall off the cliff, but you know, you don't get notifications, really. Well, there we are. It's probably half of it is because I'm not a partner as well, not a partner or an affiliate. See, Twitch don't care about me because I don't really make them any money. You know, you don't get ads, so you don't get, Twitch don't get any revenue for me. I'm surprised actually, I haven't emailed me yet to say I'm sorry, CK, but you've been on Twitch now for 5 years and you're still not affiliated, so we're gonna close your account down. I'm sure they'll do that one day. We ain't making no money out of you, and you're using our network, so they'll probably start charging me per month to use them. I'll have to start giving them a £5 a month to use their network. And they'll say, well, if you're an affiliate, then obviously you don't pay that. Might be giving them ideas. You turn them off, they annoy you. Yeah, I'm just saying, but I mean, you don't get any anyway. Someone's obviously desperate to overtake me. Well, come on then, if you want to overtake me, come on. You're obviously desperate. Come on. Stop tiptoeing. Just come past. Oh, you silly thing. See, now I can hardly go up this slope because I've lost all my momentum. Yeah, now you're gonna just give up with you. Driving a van. Well, that's a nice bridge. Oh, look, you can see a train just going over the top. Lovely. That person would annoy me in reality if they were doing that constantly. You know, you slow down to let them go past and they still don't want to go past you. Still got 35 kilometres to go, so there's about 40 minutes left. It's a nice scenic road, this. Open the tap, you're too heavy. Yeah, well, my truck isn't exactly the most powerful truck ever. This is a very basic truck. This was the cheapest truck in the game that I could buy at the time. And I bought this truck before there was a used truck market, whereas now I could have bought a better truck, a second hand, but I only had like about 80,000 to spend, so I thought, well, I've got to get a new truck because I was doing quick jobs, so I needed to get a new truck just to start doing jobs on my own. Because remember, this is a 1-to-1 scale map, so the economy is a lot different compared to playing on the base map game stuff, where you can do a job and then in about an hour you can get 100 grand just like that. Well, not at the very beginning you can't, because them sort of jobs are hard to get, but you know what I mean. You know, if you got ETS out and you do a job from, say, Sweden to Spain, you can get like way over 100,000 euros for doing it. So you can buy a truck, literally, just doing one job. Oh, shit. That was my fault. I had the wrong camera view on. I was trying to get back. Never mind. It's only fuel that I'm carrying. I really wish it was like Doral Valley when it come to fuel tankers. You know, like you'd bash it and then it'd be like you could see it leaking out. And then over time it would catch fire. Got my big indicators on today. What do you mean, my big indicators? Driving by feel again. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think I'm quite close to the wall here. Oh, they're really loud. Yeah, probably. Well, there we are. It's just so you know that they're on. Probably because the engine's not very powerful, so it's probably quite quiet in the cab, so things like the indicators will sound a lot louder. It's probably how, you know, how they are in here anyway. Can't remember if I'm using the sound mod for the Iveco or not, or whether or not they're base game sounds. Like they are clown indicators. No, I think if there are clown indicators, they'd be a little bit different. They'd be a bit like the ones that was in a Grand Tour episode with, I think it was James May rigged up Richard Hammond's indicators on his car. So then every time he indicated, it would make the horn go off. So it was like, oh, not like that. Trying to think where the horn sound is. So it was like that when he was indicating. Like that. So I don't know what he did. Well, I don't think he did it. I think they just make out he does things. I think it's all the minions that work as part of the team all do it all, don't they? I can't really see him sitting there doing it for hours, messing around with the electrics somehow. It's a bit like when they add all these modifications to the car and say, well, during the night I went off and did this, and you think, yeah, of course you did. That's a bit like a Formula 1 driver saying that they have to fix their car every time they smash it into the wall. They don't. They have all these minions that do everything for them, obviously. Like the honker to use for your follower alert. I can't really remember that now, Katie. I do like this map though. There's a little bit of everything in it really. Honk if you're horny. Dear. Dave was telling me how terrible my driving was this morning, and as I was reading it out I crashed into a car. I couldn't exactly make it, you know, I couldn't exactly make it easy for him, could I, with that sort of statement. Anyway, let's go over a bridge. That's a small horn. Yeah, I don't think I've got a proper horn fitted on here, Craig. I think I have to purchase one and add it on. Yeah, I'm not on the Patreon at the minute, Katie. I'm just playing the latest version of the map. I don't have all the other ones installed because they've been updated since anyway. So I'd have to go on the Patreon to download the latest versions of those. think we're going across to an island now, actually. I'm not sure. Well, speeding. Oh, we're coming into a town, so I'll probably have to drive quite carefully through here. Carefully is the key word here. Right over the speed bump. Oh, going round on the Mexico map. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's got a new version as well now, hasn't it? Viewborg, whatever it's called. I feel like I'm in the Monaco Grand Prix here. I think it's just the palm trees and seeing them boats at the side. I'm expecting to go round a bend and then there'll be like a pit lane. Obviously I'd have to be going the other way along the road, if that makes sense, because obviously I'm... Yeah, I think you know what I mean anyway. You've seen bigger horns than a rhinoceros beetle? You loved your Mack truck, but it was loud. I think the truck I'm driving in the ATS at the moment is a Mack truck, isn't it? I think, if I remember. But it's obviously one of the new modern ones rather than the older ones, like you used to see on some of the 80s films and stuff. Danny Ricardo being a tourist, yeah. Got to be careful here because you get random people crossing the roads. The Mack R was the rubber ducks truck. Yeah, that's what I mean. So obviously it's like one of the older ones. The older style trucks from the 80s and stuff. Not like these modern things that they have these days. The young timer. Oh, that's... You're printing a late 70s Mac 800. Oh, that sounds interesting. What scale is that? 1:1? Oh gosh, there's a red light coming up. You know me, I like to go through red lights. I wonder if you could say this was a SPAD if I went past a red light on here, because it is still a signal past at danger, isn't it? 1/16. Oh well, so if you print 16 of them out then, Craig, and glue them together, you could have the full-size truck. Yeah. Oh, bit of advertising there. J Gaming HD. Maybe I need to give them some money, then I can have my Twitch channel on here. CK Crash Gaming. It's an interesting way of describing a truck, Steam Fab Man. Oh dear. 26 kilometres to go, 25 minutes it says drive. We're on the D1. That sounds a bit like when you're playing on a console game. Press D1 to continue. You know, on the gamepad. Down 1. It's like a secret code. Just printed a full size Adventador. That's what, a Lamborghini? What, a full size one? You're having a laugh? Come on. Stop winding me up. I think yours was an International. Oh, you're talking about trucks still. I don't think I've driven an International in ATS yet. I might have done. I can't remember. It might have been on a quick job, maybe. And I was trying out a map. Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower coming up. Oh. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, it's South London. I love winding up people in streams. I love it when I do a stream and people get triggered because I say something's the Eiffel Tower and it's clearly not, but I do love that. When people must think I'm seriously so insane that I can say that's the Eiffel Tower with conviction, and then they're like arguing with me whether it's actually the Eiffel Tower or not. I mean, come on, dude. It's not serious. Loading, please wait. What's loading? Yeah, I'm missing out a lot of chat here, I think, because A, it's small, B, I'm not looking at it often enough, so I'm missing out on some bits and pieces. So I'm probably getting a bit lost. Interesting. I bet there's a pattern on that. I think Twitch is having issues today. Oh, you're talking about my stream. Oh. Don't know, it could be just my connection, you know, that's the trouble. Although my preview looks alright on my phone. It seems to be working alright, so I'm not sure. Been dead stable for you. Yeah, I think it has been for me as well, Katie. I don't know. It's not like I stream at a high res or anything either, do I? I think I only stream at 720p, which is not exactly you know, super duper. Even the volume is higher than normal. Yeah, well, I haven't changed anything with that. The only thing I fiddle about each time is just the game audio, so maybe the game audio is louder today. But then I could get in a different truck that's louder, and then everyone would say they can't hear my voice. So, I mean, you know, I just keep it to a certain set volume. I don't think I'm sitting any nearer to the mic today than I might be normally. I'm not sure, because I just have my mic just hanging down on a gimbal, so it might just be that I'm just sitting slightly nearer to it today than normally, but I don't know. Twitch was bad for you yesterday. Don't know. There's something making a lot of noise outside at the minute. So if you can hear that in the background, I do apologise. Right, 19 kilometres left. It says 19 minutes, so... Oh, we've got a Renault behind. We've got Renault Range T, I think. A Renault Magnum, and then behind that is a Mercedes. It is understandable though, being that you're quite far away, Craig, probably. If you're probably watching a streamer in Australia, it's probably not so bad. Everyone's queued behind me. Yeah, probably. But that's probably because they've got trucks with better engines in than me. I mean, that guy in that Renault behind me, he hasn't got nothing on his trailer whatsoever. The guy with the green, that's obviously... But they're all like trying to get past. I feel like the safety car. And you've got all the cars behind you, you know. You've got Lewis moaning, oh, you're not going fast enough. There you go, I'll put my foot down a bit. You was watching at 360? Really? Wow. Maybe I should stream at 360 then. Do you watch SAP at 360 as well, or is it just me, Steam Fan Man? At least you can change though. At least you've actually got the choice. You can actually change to a different res. "15 minutes to go." to go on to the left, CK. Come on. Pay attention. I was going to go down there then. That was the toll booth. Also don't have the truck windows open. It's a little bit noisier now. I think a lot of these roundabouts are from the France DLC, I think. I know the France DLC's got quite a few roundabouts with artwork and stuff on them. There might be some other DLCs as well where they've got some different roundabouts, but I think he's basically taken a lot of them and plonked them on here. Nothing wrong with that, mind. I don't know if there's any custom assets in here at all. I mean, there are some, but 6 miles to go. 10 kilometres, well, 9 now. Windmill over there. Bus stop coming up. I think if you use D-Bus, which is a mod, the buses. Then you get D-bus routes on here, so that will show up in the game on your route as a bus stop that you stop at, depending on what route you're doing. That's interesting, that road doesn't seem to go anywhere. Or maybe it does. Maybe it's one of them hidden roads you can go on. Because it didn't seem to have a barrier there to tell you that it was a dead end. The other road's still down there, so... And then you can see it joins up down there, so maybe it's just another hidden road, or maybe it's a road that's been redone. We like secret roads. Yeah, I'm not saying it was, but... I'm wondering if it is, but... There's probably quite a few in Arkansas that have to come across at some point. But yeah, I know what you mean. I remember once I was told about this secret road to a lighthouse. Yeah, I remember that. It was surrounded by woodland. I won't forget that, you know, Katie. There's a really nice road to a lighthouse down here. So I went and turned down it, and of course it was alright for a bit. And then it just turned into like a dead-end road with just trees everywhere. That was on here as well, wasn't it? But I think it was on one of the Patreon maps. I think it's when you went across to like the place that had all the American place names, I think. Far north. Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? It was like one of the islands that was... that you had to drive like through a really long tunnel to get to or something. And then everything had like American place names to it, didn't it, or something? And then you went down the road and then there was like a lighthouse on a hill. And then there was like a road that said lighthouse or something. And I think what you did is you went down it, didn't you, and realised. And so then you thought you'd make yourself feel better by making me go down it as well. You thought, well, I don't want to be the only person to go down this dead end road. I think I'll take CK down it too. I'll show him it in a stream, and then it won't make me feel so stupid because he's done it as well. Yeah, but you detached your trailer first. Well, you see. Made it a bit more fun for you then, didn't I? You see, that's all I'm about, is fun. Well, as if. Three kilometres to go. I can't even remember what I was taking as a load. I think it was only like something like a lorry with gravel or something on the back, or grain or whatever it was. I don't think it was a really big truck, was it? Although I can't really remember, to be honest. This is quite a nice view. Looks like we're going to be going over that viaduct bridge in a minute. Or no, maybe we're going to be going below it. Okay, so that must be a railway bridge there, I think, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's for trains then. Big explosion. I think my fuel tanker would have exploded then. I think that other truck was brushing against it, creating sparks and chaos. Never mind. This is like a very tight bend here. I like the way they come speeding around it. Imagine this on Truckers MP. Everyone would be screaming at each other. You hit my truck, I'm going to report you. Good job I'm not carrying that thing that I was carrying on ATS yesterday. Can you imagine that? Trying to take this round these bends. I do like that bridge. It reminds me of the one that's, what's it called, that big one in France. Is it the Malau Viaduct or whatever it's called? I wonder if it's basically a copy and paste of that. Seems like it. I might be wrong though. Here we go into somewhere. You was just thinking about that. What, the bridge? Yeah. Right, where are we popping into? We're going into a place called Timber Turtles. Timber Turtle. I like that. Random. It's Timber Turtle. Oh, very easy parking here, isn't it? Literally just straight in. That's what I like. Right, I'm going to do one more job, so I'm just going to look in the town and just see what there is. And just go for it. No, never heard of them. Yeah. Right, 57 kilometres. Excellent. Oh, look at that, level 64 now. Look at that. Going up the levels on here. Profit in 7 days, 41,000 so far. As I said, it's a 1-to-1 scale map, so I haven't done too much on here. Let's see what jobs we got. Freight market. And we are here at... Oh, we're on this part of the map down here. I think he's still got to fill in all this area. There's still a lot of road network he's still got to put in. And this is cropped up as well. Don't remember this. Maybe he's going to build on that as well. Yeah, I think the other stuff was up along here, wasn't it, somewhere? I think. Or it might have been... don't know. His Hitman vids are hilarious. Oh, you're talking about a... Right, let's see what we got here. We got used plastics, we got gravel, we got beans, we've got pet food, chocolate, a backhoe loader, beans, empty pallets, flour, cars, roofing felt, chewing gums, milk, canned tuna. There you go, Craig. Canned tuna and chocolate. Wow. Which one of those takes your fancy? China's building a new base. What, a home base? That's a bit of a long one, isn't it? Blimey. Canned tuna. That's quite a long drive as well. Shame the other one wasn't spring water. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to go to St. Angel. I think that's where we come from, wasn't it? What's this one here? The backhoe loader. That goes to St. Agnes. They just pop up in the ocean. Yeah. And then they go, that's our land. Use plastics Mulan. I'm trying to think, where did I start the stream today? I think I started up here, didn't I? So I've almost gone round in a circle. Yeah, we did a job from St. Flower, didn't we? Let's do this backhoe one. I know Steam Fan Man likes jobs with tractors and stuff. I'm just trying to think if there's a different way that I can go, though. It's a shame there's not so much over on this side of the map yet, because I think this is a bit empty here, but it might be because it's quite mountainous as well. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you fancy me doing. The milk. They dumped soil on a reef in the ocean and built a base. I'm sure the landmass to the north used to be much smaller. Milk. Okay, we'll do the milk one. And then that will be it for the stream today. Yeah, too late now. Milk it is. This is the milk run. I think this one's going to be quite a long one, actually. This could be another hour's drive or more. He's waiting at the bus stop. Truck dealer. I think I might oh, it's a bit late now. Should have popped in there to have a look at getting my truck fixed, because I think it's got a bit of wear and tear on it now from all this bashing and smashing. Oh, it's XR PES. Oh, it says, I think they must have put that logo wrong, because that logo said XR PES. Oh, I don't know, but anyway. Milk. Here we go. Take the job. We want another job. We are doing another job. I'm getting some milk. Katie said, let's get some milk. She said she was running out. Well, she didn't say that, but it's called Express. That means I have to drive quicker. This will be the third job today. It'll be yogurt, do you reckon? Oh, 73 kilometres. Right. To be honest, it must be milk that's already in, that's been packaged, because it's not like it's a tanker or anything. Right, I'm just going to park my truck here a minute. And I'm just going to pop in here and repair my truck, because I think it needs a bit of fixing up. Right, let's see how much it's going to cost me to fix it. Service recommendations. Yeah, I've got some bits and pieces to fix. There we go. Right. There we go. Probably crash it straight away now. Literally come out of here and crash. Chomping on yogurt. Yeah, I probably did read that out right. Right, let's get going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's all uphill from now on. Didn't see how many tons this was. How many tons was it? Oh, 20 tons. It's not too bad. Well, not for this truck anyway. Well, yeah. Just waving my arm out the window. Come on, come past, come on. Oh no, it's converging. Oh no, it's all these tight bends up here again, isn't it? Wouldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding. Oh, you shush. You shush now. Okay, let's go around the bend, which is what I normally tend to do to people. Right. Oh, a nice view of the town. Nice tailback behind me now. Engine blows up. Oh, look at that little place down there with the boats. Isn't that lovely? No way you can get down there, though. Well, maybe there is. Who knows? Somebody does. Right. An hour to go. Still doing alright for fuel. I can go up to 80 kilometres now. You sure I haven't got the parking brake on? That is silly. You're getting as bad as Dave, Craig. Terrible. You're just coming in here to openly abuse. Oh look, I could have gone down that other road there, couldn't I? Oh, silly me. This is where that hidden road was that I could have gone down again. Never mind. It's a bit late now. In fact, I might go down it anyway. Let's see if I can actually go down this road. Let's see if it actually says it's a hidden road or not. Or maybe it's just a road that trucks can't go down. Oh, there we go. A new passage. There we are. Probably not much to see, but you know, it's just another road, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Bit of a speed hump there. Right, back where we were. That sounds not very good there, Craig, with the old... what happened there? I forgot you can actually drive on convoy mode on here. Because I think you can go on one of these servers, and if there's other drivers on the map, then you might pass them as you're driving around. I completely forgot. I could have done that. But then again, I don't know if they've got all the mods I've got installed. Although, to be honest, I don't really have a lot on this profile. Something about an iconic road. I think at some point we'll be going off the route that we drove on the last trip. I mean, it's all very similar at the minute. But I think at some point we'll be heading in a different direction. Starting to get a bit darker now. Don't know what time the sun goes down on this map. It was on a mine site, and it was an explosions pump truck. You have to skulldugger it around with a dozer. Interesting stories there, Craig. Memories. It's a bit like Jelly, isn't it? You know, what he used to do. But he's got some stories to tell. Ten-hour drive from the nearest town. Yeah, well, luckily I don't have to drive 10 hours to get to the nearest town on here. Have I heard of the movie Wolf Creek? No. Not off the top of my head. I recognise this roundabout. Ooh, that was close. Well, that was very close. But luckily, not close enough. That's probably a road that he's going to add in at some point. He's obviously just put it as under construction, you know. And then there'll be a game update, and then that road will be built or completed or something. Ah, okay. Just about to go past Belmont again. I just realised there's a place on it called Granville. It's making me thinking of my drifting streams where we ended up at a place called Granville. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to go off in a different direction now. Let's go this way. Do we go straight ahead? Yeah, I think we do. So we're following the road to Mulan, or whatever it's called. $54 to go. I feel like one of my drifting streams, isn't it? It's like, oh, I think we'll be on the ground in an hour. Oh, at least we can do about 90. Oh no, I thought it was converging, but it wasn't. now? 56 minutes left to do. Three kilometers to go. Yeah, I guess they're all hidden away everywhere. Things like snakes. CK would find them all. Well, no, I wouldn't really. I don't think I purposefully would go out looking for them. Let's just put it that way. I might be crazy, but he ain't stupid. Well, I don't know about that one either. Hey, at least I went the right way for once. Everyone will be... Actually, looking at that cooling tower, everyone will be wibbling now. They'll be saying, oh, you need to remove the stuff from the cooling towers at the place near East Midlands now, because in real life it shut down yesterday, so there isn't any more cooling coming from the towers, so you need to turn the effect off now. Pirigi will have to take all the animation away, if there was one. I know there are some add-ons out there that have cooling tower animations. I'll have to remove it now. In real life, the cooling towers don't work now, so you'll need to turn the animation off. CK the Snake Whisperer. Oh, I went the wrong way. Never mind. I'll have to pay here. It's very confusing. I think they do this to wind me up. You get some toll booths, and then the fast ones are on the left, and then they change it round, so the fast ones are then on the right. Ooh, looks like we've got a big bridge to go over. And if you're in my backyard, it's a threat. Chop chop with the shovel. Right, over the bridge we go. This is quite a long bridge, this one. Blimey. Could take a while. Oh, and just like that, a city starts to appear in the distance. Oh, and I just heard a helicopter as well. It's Annika Rice on treasure hunt. You don't remember any of this? Well, it just depends if you've actually been here on the map or not. I mean, I can't really remember this either, but I don't think it's new, because I've obviously been over it before, because I can see where the road is marked as I've been over this, but I just can't remember it. think it is it's just, even though when you look at the map on the display it looks quite small, but I think there's a lot to it, more than you realise. Still got 37 minutes to do. Still got quite a way to drive yet. Oh, steam engine. Funny Egbert was here. Well, actually, Steam Fan Man's here. Trying to think which DLC that's from. I know there's a DLC that has like a static steam engine in it. It's probably from that. Hello, Toff. Toff is still here. You've just woken up again, have you? Have I made you fall asleep? Look at this very impressive tunnel. I think this is the tunnel when you go to Lyon, isn't it? In France, it looks a bit like that. Here's me trying to be nice and you insult me. Well, I was just trying to beat you to it, really. I thought you were just gonna say, well, CK, you make me fall asleep, and you know. You have to report me to Twitch, Toff, and say, oh, I got insulted. You accused me of sleeping. Yeah, just driving around. We're taking some milk now. Do I go this way or do I go this way? What was that? Parking lot. Oh, it's just one of those stupid things on the GPS again where you can go into where it puts in a route and then it thinks that was the quickest route. Oh, so I should have just stayed on that other road. Never mind. I think it was just a parking spot if you wanted to have a rest break. I don't like the fact that this road on the left is telling me that I've got to go back though. Have I missed a turn off somewhere? I hope not. I don't like that at all. I don't like the way it's making me go. Oh, look, planes. Look, there's planes. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't. Oh, maybe the road is just how it is. So it looks like I've got to go around in a loop. It's a bit of a waste though, distance, isn't it? I mean, you've got to drive a couple of kilometres just to go back round on yourself. There must have been a turn off I missed somewhere. Maybe. Did it add some distance on as well? Oh, I've got a mask on, Steam Fan Man. I didn't smell nothing. I don't know why I had to go around this way. I'll have to watch the stream back or something, see if I made a wrong turn off somewhere. Seems like I've got to go back round on myself somewhere, but it might not be. It might just be how the road is. Not driving very well. You dropped it as well? Drop what? What are you on about? I'm lost now. Oh, maybe it's this road you can't come off. Okay, that might have been what it is. It might be to come on this road you have to go around on yourself. I farted in the cab, did I? When? Don't know what you're going on about. What's the sharpest thing in the world? I don't know. If only Chris or Neko were here, they'd be able to tell us. It's amazing what you can find out on Google. Right. Well, looks like one of you might be right, one of you might be wrong, I don't know. There's a little mini passing me. Where's the fast ones? I bet they're on the left this time. Yeah, of course, they're on the left now. $30 to go. $0 to go for you. What do you mean? Oh, thanks for the raid, Carter. Hope you're well. Just driving on Grand Utopia at the moment, just finishing off a job. Got about another half an hour driving to do yet. Taking some milk across the map. So I'm just in my basic Iveco with an express trailer at the back. Oh, to end of work. I've got you now. So yeah, just on Grand Utopia map again. 1-to-1 scale map. A fictional map though, but based on an island in the Mediterranean. I know some of you don't like fictionals, but yeah. It's a nice little map anyway. It's a freeware map. Although they do have little extra maps if you want to be on their Patreon, then you pay a little bit per month and then you get some extra maps you can download that join onto this. Inspired by what country? It's basically a Mediterranean island. The guy that makes this card is a French person, and so there's a lot of French place names on the map. So this would be like Sardinia, you know, like Sardinia or Corsica, probably Corsica. So it's like a pretend island off the in the Mediterranean. So that's kind of what it's been based on anyway. So it's very sort of Mediterranean climate, some palm trees here and there, and some sort of housing, and probably a lot of housing that comes in from like Mediterranean DLCs, and also a lot of French place names as well, French towns and places. Yep, it's 1-to-1 scale indeed, yep. Which is why it's taken me nearly 26 minutes to do 30 kilometres. It's very hilly and mountainous in places. There's a lot of mountain roads, hill roads, or driving through towns and cities, and a bit of countryside, a bit of everything really. How was your stream anyway, Cardo? Were you doing some more OMSI? I was going to raid you once I'd finished my stream, but some of the journeys I've been doing have been quite long, so my stream's gone on for a little bit longer than what I originally thought it was going to be. Not that I mind. It's just this journey was over an hour, and then I've done a couple of others before that which were quite long drives as well. Oh, you're on the Yorkshire map. Oh, you're back in the UK. I love the Yorkshire map. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Alright, Calder. Hello there, Calder. That's supposed to be Jelly Bean, but obviously not. Hello, sweetie. Oh, this is the worst driving I've ever experienced. Anyway, did you get that while you were driving around? Did you get the worst driving you've ever experienced again? Got me little Iveco. It's the cheapest truck I could get. Changed his accent. Yeah, well. Hello there, Katie. I know. Well, you can all take the mick, but you know, I'd love to see all your renditions of Jelly Bean. Have a Jelly Bean accent competition. That is so bad. Oh, shut up. Jelly Bean must have moved. Well, it does sound a bit like that, though. You gotta hear it to know what I mean. You can do a really good West Country. Well, it doesn't mean anything. Nah, you can't just come out with statements like that. I used to live in the West Country, so my voice will be perfect. See, this is what I have to put up with Carter every day, just abuse. I've had people from the very beginning of the stream complain about my driving, say that I crash into everything. See, this is the sort of abuse I have. I had someone come in my stream yesterday and wanted to be a mod, and then because I said they couldn't be, they were like, "Why? Why can't I be your mod?" Well, first of all, you know, I've never even seen you before in my stream, and you've just followed me, and you basically want to be a mod. Okay, well. Let's see, what could you do if I gave you mod powers? Well, I suppose you could ban everybody that's in my chat. For a start. Get me on Discord then. I'm not going to get you on Discord. You still won't sound like Jelly. You'll sound just as much like Jelly as I do. West Country accent or not. But Dave complains about everything he does. Oh dear. I know, but the funny thing was he said it. He said I was a bad driver and kept crashing, and then as I was reading it out, I crashed. You know, just to you know, just to rub salt into the wound. "20 minutes to go." the time is. Oh, it's nearly 2 o'clock. It's getting there. Didn't exactly go on to the other side of the lane there, did I? Didn't exactly work very well. Right, oh, we're speeding. Your viewers must really hate me, Carter, because you come over with a big raid and yet nobody from your chat is here. I don't know what I did to piss them off. Lack of what? Curse streckers. I don't know what that is. Yeah, probably too boring for people. Or maybe they don't like Euro trucks. 2 halt stop in Germany for a bus. Ah. Right, anyway, we've got about 17 kilometres to go. So we'll be doing 70 here. Got to cut across here really badly. My driving's terrible. Dave's right, you know. It is bad. Just going past another town. Going by quite a big city. Not just swerving all over the place. It might be because you drive quite professionally, Carder, and obviously people can't stand people that can't drive properly. Or maybe it's because I use a joypad and you've got a wheel. I don't know. People are funny. I mean, I could drive perfectly well, and then nobody would ever know that I was using a joypad. And then when people say to you in chat, "Oh, you using a wheel?" and I say no, and then they go, "Oh no." As if like having a wheel suddenly makes a big difference. Maybe it does. Yeah, I think so too, Katie. It does look a bit like it. Well, you can't really see it now, but yeah. through the tunnel. "13 minutes to go." I remember there was on Second Life someone had made like that place as a place that you could go and explore, and then people had shops in there where they were selling stuff. So you could walk around the streets and there'd be vendors selling things there as well. Waiting for the bang. Nope. Oh, look at that fast speeding TGV type train just whizzing past them. Should all re-download it. No. I'd love to know what half the things that I've got actually work anymore. I'd hate to be looking in my inventory again. Wow, what a mess that was. Some people would be like really neat and tidy with their inventories, but mine was just like a complete mess. I had things all over the place. You've got plenty of lindens to give out. Yeah. Pass them on to your family and generations, you never know. My great grandfather Craig, he left us his lindens from Second Life, and now they're worth billions of dollars. Hello Jill, how are you? Good to see you. How have you been? I'm just about 10 minutes away from finishing the stream. Well, a bit more than 10 minutes, but just finishing off this drive. Leave the account as a heirloom. Yeah, exactly, and everything inside it as well, because I mean everything inside it must be worth something. I mean, I might only have a few lindens left, but my inventory must have several thousand lindens worth of stuff in it, or even more. I mean, some of the stuff might be quite rare now. You know, for you to trade it with somebody, it might be worth a bit. Could be like a museum piece. You know, you could have like the Second Life version of Banksy that had a shop, and then you bought something from them, and then they closed, and all of a sudden, like, people would be wanting to pay 1 million lindens for something that you own in your inventory. You have drag car, yeah, exactly. I have as well. Yeah, I've got custom ones I got made for me and stuff. Yeah, funny. Got hot air balloon. Don't know if that'll work anymore though, because it had like scripting and stuff and a HUD, and then when you used to render it you could use that to move around. You had to wear a HUD to make it work. Got all sorts of things, furniture. Be scary. Clothes, skins, oh my god, hairs, so many things. I used to race funny cars. Yeah, I remember you said. Almost at the end of the journey now. A couple of grey roads down there. Nice little house as well to park up at. Now the challenge is over. I managed to raise 150 quid. Oh, that's nice, Jill. Well done. You did 1.2 million steps nearly. Well, that's pretty cool. One thing they don't have is drag racing sims. Yeah, I suppose the nearest you're going to get to a drag racing sim is if you go on somewhere like GTA 5 and then you just go to that airstrip and then just go up and down that runway, because that's what people used to do on GTA 5 role-playing when I was on there. Always used to go and wanted to go there to do drag racing. Oh, was it your birthday, Jill? Oh, sorry, I missed that too. Happy belated for Sunday, Jill. Oh, look, there's another road there. Look, that bendy, windy road. Need to go on that at some point. It's on the 19th. Oh, what was it? 19th of September. Yeah, I was away then. I was away from the 11th to the 23rd. Which way am I going to go? This way, I think. So many roads coming off here everywhere. It's hard to remember which one to go on. I'll read that in a minute. We're almost at my destination now. Don't like that fence there like that. Reminds me a bit like some of the Swedish roads are a bit like that in places. Not all, but just a couple that I come across. Although in a truck, because you're higher up, it makes it feel a bit closer, if that makes sense. Katie says there's very loud indicators on this truck. At least you know when you're indicating. Or is it the 19th of October, Jill? Okay, let's stop at this traffic light. Almost here. Oh no, we don't have to stop at the traffic light. The traffic light changed just as I got there. Lovely. Oh, there's another express place over there. And a Mercedes-Benz dealership. And that's crashed into that wall. This is a mighty fine map. Yeah, there's a lot to it. They've got like a lot of fictional trailers on here now as well. So for fictional companies, I think some VTCs have also got areas on this map as well. So sometimes, because obviously you can go into convoy mode, go on a server and drive around with other people on this map as well if you want. Anyway, I think that's about it. Right, I think that's the end of the stream for today. Next truck stream will probably be back on American trucks, finishing off those places in Arkansas. I'm trying to do a drifting stream as well, but I keep checking the weather every day to see what the weather's like in the area, and I just don't really feel like it's good enough for us to progress very far, so I'm sort of not really been doing that. I know I did an Australian one yesterday, which was good fun. Patch on ones as well, I guess. Yeah, I think so. I think you can put in your details, but I think some VTCs like driving on this map as well. So, and then you can go on to convoy mode. But I haven't tried it, but I know that some maps are funny about what mods you got installed. But I have to see. I would like to probably do this on multiplayer, but whether or not it'd be busy or not is another matter. Anyway, I was gonna say let's see who I can raid, but I don't think there'll be anyone that I know that's having a stream at the minute. So let's have a look. Actually, Popcorn is streaming, so I'm going to go raid Popcorn. He's doing a bit of American Truck Simulator, and go give him a raid. I'll go and give him a raid. He's quite local to me as well, and see what he's doing today. So I shall see you later. Take care. Oh, hang on a minute. What have I not done right? Oh, it's probably because he's got a very long name. Popcorn Simulation _ Gaming. Wow, that's a mouthful, that one is. He's probably streaming on YouTube as well, but I'll just raid him anyway because there's really no one else to raid, so might as well give him a raid. Even if he's not actually... he might be more on YouTube. But I'll see you later. You take care of yourselves. Bye.